my friends. Welcome. I'm Olivia. This is my Silver Sneakers Flex Chair Yoga class, and let's get started at the back of the chair. Notice we have the windows open today. Huh? If you're cold, close it, but it got toasty warm in here. Oh, I can see almost everyone's face today. Not bad. 3 of you I'll have to keep my eye on. Settle back into the back of the chair. Nice deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. You've arrived. That's half the battle right there. Close your eyes, settle in. Give yourself these next 45, 50 minutes to be present. Eyes open, just sit away from the back of the chair if you will. Nice and cool, tipping the head. Drop the chin down towards your chest. Come up on the other side and back up, and then look over the shoulder. Open your eyes really wide. See how far back you can see without turning the shoulders. And then go the same way, or the other opposite way, doing the same thing. All right, so come right back to the front. I'm going to keep my elbows nice and tight next to the body. Hinge at the hip and just tip. Then bring the heart forward. You should feel a little stretch in the back as you do this. Look down towards the earth, scoop the belly, and roll the spine back up. You could even roll back into the chair if you'd like to. And then sit up away from the chair. We're going to do the same thing again. You have zipped up, right? So a nice straight spine, hinge at the hip. Heart coming forward. Forward, forward, forward. Bring the heart forward even more. Tuck the elbows in, little baby cobra. Release back down, push off the legs, scoop the belly, and roll back up. And then let's take that right arm around the chair, just like you're gonna look behind you there. And then we'll take well, if I put this on me, maybe it'll be better. We'll stop ringing. And then the other one, what is that? And then staying against the back of the chair, just open the arms. You can bend the elbows here, that's okay, but just let the chest stretch, and then let the elbows reach to the side walls of your imaginary box. Yeah, lovely. Give yourself a hug and a pat. All right, and let's move out to the edge of the seat. All right, and then a seated mountain pose. Feet, oh, I can see you now. Yep, we moved. It's okay. Yeah. Feet right underneath the sit bone. No. Feet underneath the knees. Yeah. Okay, nice and tall. Grab hold of the knees. Lift the heart like you're trying to take your gaze up there, and then roll back towards the fleshy part of your seat. Tuck the chin towards your chest. Now we're going to do something different. Now you're going to hinge at the hip, come forward, looking towards the ground, and then like a little groundhog coming out of the ground, look right back up and sit back up. Ooh. All right, nice and tall. Scoop the belly. You've got that nice C shape to your spine. Keep that C shape and round over this imaginary beach ball. Bring the heart forward, coming up out of the ground. Up nice and flat back. Tuck the tailbone. You're getting this little spine action here, I hope. Heart forward, eyes up. And all the way out. Lovely. Let's roll the shoulder. That should feel pretty good, right? Yeah, a little modern dance stuff. And again. And one more time, taking the arms out to the side. We'll go side to side. Just easy here first. Easy first. In that part of your spine, there's lots of flexibility. We want to keep it that way. All right. Let's take that right hand forward and then the left hand. And then we're going to peel that arm back and then switch to the other side. Like we're going to pull in a bow and arrow. And again, trying to touch that elbow behind. And then the elbow behind. All right, and then now we're going to go this way, reaching down, reaching up. And then reaching down, reaching up with the elbow. And again, nice side stretch. Elbows, reach to the ceiling as best you can. And reach it to the ceiling. Lovely. Cross it in front. Breathe right between the shoulder blades. And then lift them up over your head. Drop your shoulders. And then release the arms back down. Take the feet wide and let's go a little deeper. Into the spine now. Move down a little deeper. And again. Oh. And then we go the other way. Same thing. And again. One more. All right, press down on the thigh muscles. Draw the shoulders down your spine as well. Connect, almost like you're trying to bring the ribs, knit them together to the hips, and then in the front, right there. Press the elbows down, press the palms down, shoulders down, and release, just let them float up. Let's take the outside. You're gonna push in on the hands, out on the legs, lift the hearts, lift the hearts. And then release, just let them lift up. And then we'll take them the other way. I'm gonna take my knuckles on the legs right there, so my chest is still open. Bring the knees in, push out on the knuckles. Lovely, deep breath in. All right, feet together, forward fold. And then halfway rise, release down, and reverse one dive back up. All right, we're gonna bring both hands together here at the front. How's your brain doing this morning? Right leg out to the side and back in. Did I say move again? Left leg. I mean left arm, sorry. Oh, my bad. Okay, right leg. Left arm. Keep them up. Right leg. Left arm. See if we can do it together. Muscle memory. And then. Same leg, I'm not switching to the other one. One more. Regroup, deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Don't slap your thighs, it's okay. All the way down and reverse one dive. Okay, hands up, just keep them here. Left leg. Right hand. Left leg. Just want you to try to get a little muscle memory in here first, what this feels like. Left leg. If you need to save that, do. Right. Okay, we put them together. Think about it. Here we go. 4 times. 3 times. It's okay. 2 times. You're not the only one. 1 more. Deep breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway rise. Press into the shins right there. Release back down. All right. Sit on back. Bring that knee in towards your forehead and then extend it out to the side. And let's swing it out and back in. Deep breath in. Exhale back. Inhale. Exhale back. Inhale. 1 more time. And exhale back. And then now just sit up tall. We'll circle that leg around. All right, so just head over, heart over pelvis. Small. If you feel like you have to move your body, then I want you to take the leg smaller. All right, so you can hold head over, heart over pelvis. Maybe take it slower. All right, drop it out to the side, to the front, drag it right back in. We're going to circle the toe around. And again, once again, try to hold the, oh, nicely done. Hold the body nice and still. 1 more time. Let's bring the foot to the front just for a little lengthen in the back of the leg. Release the forehead down, round the spine, and roll back up and bring with you the left leg. Let's sit back. Forehead comes in, or knee comes into the forehead. Around to the side. Deep breath in. Exhale. Inhale. One more time. Bring it in. Okay, now we sit back up nice and tall. And we circle that leg around. And again, small movement, or as much movement as you can do and still keep the body still. I'm using my right leg for a little bit of anchorage right here. And again, all right, out to the side. And we're going to drag it back in. Here we go, circling it around. Hold that body nice and still. Belly in. We zip up the middle. Nice. Nice. All right. And one more time, bring the feet together. Let's add a little bit of a twist to this. I have my hand on my leg right there, and it's going to come to the back of the chair, all the way back up and down, and we take the other side. I'm going to support my leg, my twist right there, and around. One more. All right, taking the feet out wide, up and down. Here we go. We inhale and rise up, stand all the way up, nice and tall. Exhale down. Use the chair if you need to, which is just fine. All right, so a little more work right here, standing up. Work where you're comfortable, and down. And maybe the last one has the arms up. See if you can come straight up from here. And one more time, without hinging forward too much, try to come straight up. Drop your shoulders. Ta-da! All right, walk your feet in. All right, let's go around to the back. Nice work. Come to mountain pose first. For me, of course, if you're on the diagonal, it's all goofy, but for me, my feet are in, both feet are in one block, so my heels are underneath my sit-bones. A little micro bend to the knees. Let's do this first. We zip up the middle, press the knuckles back, so the gaze is going to come up, the heart's going to lift just a little bit, and then settle back in to what feels like normal mountain pose. And then come forward, round the shoulders, and I'm going to bring my knuckles forward. And then come back to what feels like mountain pose. And then press and lift. So upper body right here. Nothing changing in the low half. There's the mountain pose. There's the rounding, reach towards the earth with the fingers. Come back to mountain pose. Lift the heart. And from here, just come back to mountain pose, which means really the chin is going to come on that imaginary shelf. Yeah, nice. Use the chair if you need to. Little baby arc over. I'm going to push my hips over to one side. Come right back, and then the other side. So you're going to feel the weight transfer in the feet to the outside edges as you do this. And down, take the weight forward towards the toes, and then up nice and tall. We're not going to take the weight back. And then side to side. And again, the other edge of the shoe. Take the weight forward towards the toes, and then bring the hands together. Sink into the knees, knuckles forward, up and around. All right, come to the right ball of the foot. Just transfer the weight. Everything's still in mountain pose here. Nice broad collarbones. So try not to lean up to the side. Try to stay over that left leg, really fire it on. We lift it and send it back. Toe ball heel goes down and we rise up. Straighten that front leg first. And then sink into that front knee. Ooh, nice calf stretch. And then straighten the front leg. Hold the ceiling up and pull down. Let's add the fingers to this. So I like to think of you got to push those darn tiles back in there that got punched up. And again, sink. All right, so now as we sink, what I want you to notice is you've come into warrior one. Knee over the ankle, back leg straight, right? Press the elbows back. And then slide the hands into your back pocket there. Can you squeeze the shoulder blades, elbows together, and hinge at the hip? Just a wee bit here. So long line from the crown of the head to the heel. And then circle sweep, come right back up to warrior one. Lovely. Drop your shoulders. Drop that hand down. Use the chair if you need to. We're going to take a little baby arc over. Come right back up. We switch hands on the chair if you're using the chair, and just reach back. Or to the side wall, that's fine. Look towards the left wall. There you go. And then come back to the front, rise up. Use the chair if you need to, but I'm going to step both feet together. Nice and tall. Take the gaze, heart up, and then release. Up comes that left heel. We're going to move to the left, same thing. And then lifting the foot, shoot it back, toe ball heel. And this time we're going to straighten both legs. All right, deep breath in. Exhale, sink into the knee. Ooh, there's that lovely stretch. And then push up. Sink in. And push up. You can let that knee go beyond the toe right there in the beginning. Yeah, and when we find our warrior two, you got that muscle memory, right? Okay, so here we are. Let's find that warrior two. Yeah. Press the elbows back. Lovely. Now stick them into your back pocket. Yeah. Lift the heart, and then we're going to hinge at the hip. Elbows are back. Breathe deep. All right, all the way back up to warrior one. Drop your shoulders. Drop that left hand to the chair if you need. I'm sorry, right hand. Drop your hand to the chair if you need it. We arc over. Now the left hand to the chair. Reach to the right wall. Look to the right wall, maybe back deeper, you decide. And then we're going to circle sweep, arms back up to warrior one. Step both feet together. We should have stepped back, which we'll do now, and we forward fold. Halfway rise. Exhale down, and reverse one day all the way back up, and we come into downward facing dog. First one, send the tailbone back. Get that great stretch. You know, sometimes for me it means I'm going to turn my tailbone to the back diagonal of the room, and then the other way, and then tuck it underneath, whatever I need to do to really get a great stretch in my back, which is where I need it. Shoulders, arms, same thing. You want to release one arm there, that's fine. You want to lengthen the arms even more or bend them. Bring the heart forward a little bit. Just any movement. It's a great stretch. Please do it and enjoy it. All right, taking the gaze over the chair. Let's step the right foot in, and we're going to turn to the left wall. Okay, so I have my feet wide and my toes are turned out. Reach to the ceiling, star pose first. Drop your shoulders. That's an instant, yeah? We tend to do this, so drop them. Just let them relax, but firm up the legs and the core muscles in this position. We take a forward fold, sunflowers. Here we go. Push through the feet, come right back up. Ooh, nice and slow. If you'd like, you can use the chair. That's what it's there for, and that will help get you back up here. So maybe taking the gaze with the hands. So we look to the earth, and then we look to the heavens. And again, look to the earth, and then the heavens. One more time. All right, drop both arms out to a T. And I'm going to switch into warrior two. So I'm going to turn my right foot to the front and the left toe more to the left wall. And I'm going to gaze over those two peace fingers on the right hand. Drop your shoulders. Lovely. Let that little baby finger stretch back just a little bit more, and we come into reverse. Reaching up. If you need that chair, just lift the gaze. Reaching up. Deep breath. I don't know what that's happening. All right, windmill both arms back to the chair. Lift up on that back heel. We got it. First, we're going to come into high lunge. So I'm going to soften that back knee, get that body upright. One hand, maybe two. Your choice. Again, drop your shoulders. Lift the heart a little bit more so it becomes a little bit of crescent pose, but use the chair if you need to. And then we're going to add this twist to the other way. So you can drop the left hand to the chair and reach back with the right. Mind your breath now. Don't hold it. And then windmill that arm back to front, back to downward facing dog. Stillness or movement, whatever feels best to you. But always breath. All right, gazing over that chair. We step in on the left foot this time, and the right foot, we're going to turn to the right wall. Toes are turned out. You have a good broad base here, all right? And then reaching arm up into star pose. Let's do some moonflowers now. So I'm going to sink into my knees and let the elbows lower down. Rise right back up. You want to imagine the elbows and the knuckles are on that imaginary wall behind you. So sinking down, right back up. And one more time. All right, drop the hand to the chair first. And then bend that back knee, which would be the right knee, arc over towards the chair. Now we're going to do the same thing going to the back, but I'm going to drop my hand to my thigh, bend my left knee, and arc over. If you need the chair, keep it handy into your hand there. All right, windmill both arms to the chair, lift that back heel, and everything square up to the front. Good deal. And we lift arms up, drop your shoulders. Lift the heart a wee bit more. Yeah, let the thumbs travel back a A little bit more. All right, we had this twisted high lunge. Oh my goodness, use the chair. Reach to the left wall, belly in, squeeze the inner thighs, fire on the glutes and the core muscles, and maybe you find balance and can release that chair over the front, your choice. Mind your breath. All right, windmill both arms to the front, back to downward facing dog. Anytime you need to drop that heel to the ground, it's okay. It's just, like I said before, I'm just here with some suggestions. Tailbone to the back, any length, and oh my goodness. All right, let's bring the hands back to the thigh muscles, and we reverse swan dive all the way up. Come right smack down the center here, because we're going to come into chair pose and bring, chair pose, thumb at the heart right here. Lovely. Oh, I'm going to step out to the side. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, so the left hand is going to drop to my right leg. I'm going to bring my right hand to my hip. And then find length in the spine. Crown of the head to the tailbone. Really sense that it's nice and long. Come back to that chair pose. Nothing changing in the low half of my body here, right? Knees are still lined up. Drop the hand. Bring that hand to the hip. Come back to chair pose. How are the legs feeling? Maybe sink a little deeper. Airplane. Straighten the legs, stretch the fingers back. Now my legs aren't locked, but they're straighter. And then just stand up. Push through the toes and allow them to help you stand up. Nice deep breath in. And bring the hands back to the heart. Lovely. Grab a drink of water. Grab a drink of water. I'll tell you why. Somebody in our church the other day was shopping at Wegmans. Maybe you were there. And she keeled over, and it turned out she was dehydrated. Oh. Yeah. So when I see her, I'm going to tell her, if you were in my class. All right. I don't know. Do you know how many days you can live without water? 3. Like weeks without food, but 3 without water.
You can become dehydrated before that happens.
Oh, yeah. You bet.
Before that.
You bet. All right, let's step the feet wide. And then as wide as you are comfortable here, but I want you to press the feet down into the earth and really make them work. It's like your feet are trying to slip out, and you're not going to let that happen. Maybe step one foot just a wee bit wider. See if that makes a difference. Reaching up. Deep breath in. Here's that wide standing star pose now. I'm going to drop my right hand to my right thigh and circle that arm all the way around, and then I'm going to reach back. Same thing. I'm going to use my thigh here for support, and I'm going to use the chair when I turn back if you need it, all right? Reaching back. And one more time. All right, let's come all the way up, both arms up. Bring them back into the heart, and we come back down. We're going to take the other side. Here we go. Sink into that knee. Reach out as far as you can. Just up nice and tall, and circle that arm back. Great range of motion around that shoulder. Back is working, core muscles are working, legs are working. Reaching down. And slow movement doesn't make it any easier, does it? And one more time. Reach. All right, both arms up. Let's take this candlestick pose. Draw this line up. Drop your shoulders. Let's turn that right toe to the right wall. Open the arms. Slide the hips to the left. And we're going to windmill into triangle pose. Looking right down towards the toes first. And I'm just resting my hand here, or use the chair with any hand. It's okay. Look to the front if that's accessible. Maybe turn towards the arm if that's accessible. Breathe. All right, drop that arm down. Come right back up. Toes to the front. There's our star pose once again. Clasp the hands. Draw that line up. Stretch. And then bring the hands in first. We're going to turn the toe, get yourself situated. All right, if you need the chair, you're going to put one hand on the chair, Otherwise, we're going to draw a hinge into the hip. This hip saying, I'm not happy. Look down towards the toes. To the front, and maybe gazing towards the sky. You've got those hips pushing to the right wall. Left. And then fire on. Give these thigh bones of muscles, squeeze it with your muscles, all right? So give them a little kiss, a little love. Breathe. All right, this time let's drop this arm back around. Come into start pose. Now this big rush of wind coming up the front of your body, you go, whoa! All right, and then I'm going to grab my thumb. You can also take the knuckles or just put the hands in the back pocket. Lift the heart. These hands should remind you to keep the tailbone tucked as you lift the hands just off of the seat, just ever so slightly there. And release. A little shake out. Lovely. Drink of water. Drink of water. All right. So now we turn to the right. And you've got your hand on the chair because we're going to do some balance stuff. Lift the leg that's furthest away from me. Knee is bent, my foot is flexed. Little micro bend in that supporting leg, but we're going to step down the step. Remember how we did this? We sunk into that supporting leg and touch the heel. And then touch it out to this back, the toe. I'm sorry, out to the back wall. So to the side of your body, come back. Let's go up first. The heel to the ground. Now you're going to take it out to the side, toe on the ground, toe on the ground. And now you're going to take it to the back, toe on the ground. And now you're going to bring the knee back up and flex the foot. All right, so we have 3 touch points. To the front, to the side, to the back, and knee up. Now, should you find balance? What was that? And knee up. Try it. You can also take the toe just real close into the body and the heel if that feels better to you. But we're working that supporting leg here as much as we're working balance. And you'll feel it. Out, toe, toe, and lift. And one more time, heel, toe, toe, and lift. All right, this time we're going to stay in the back. So heel, toe, reach way back with the toe. Put the ball of the foot on the ground. I still have hold of the chair, yep. Reaching to the ceiling, high lunge. Keep that left hand on the chair because we're going to need it there in just a moment anyhow. Lovely high lunge, huh? It's beautiful. You got support. You're ready for it. It's lovely. Both hands come to the chair. So I want you to turn to the chair. Let that right shoulder drop. And then long line from the crown of the head to the heel. Twisted lunge. Nice. Nice. Now, maybe to your back pocket. Maybe you stay there. Maybe you release that arm to the ceiling. It's up to you entirely. I like to look back from where I came before I come out of this. Hands on the chair. Now I'm going to drop that back heel and then reach forward and pull right back in. So I have straighter legs, I'll say. I have a little bend in them, of course. Reach forward and back, and if you can use 2 hands, try that. Reach forward and back. Heart moving forward. Reach forward and back. Bring the hands to your heart. Reach to the ceiling. Pyramid pose with upward salute. And step both feet together. Forward fold. And we'll take this halfway rise. Sink down. And reverse swan dive up. All right. Now, you got to put something in the top shelf, so you want to rise up onto your tiptoes and turn the other way. All right. Lift up on that outside leg, the one that's furthest away from you. That foot stays flexed there, okay? And then we go down the curb, out to the side, to the back, and all the way up nice and tall. To the curb, down the curb, to the side, to the back and up. You want to try it with balance? Go ahead and do so. Look to the left wall. Try not to look to me. Yeah, it's just be easier if you don't have your head turned. This is more difficult to do. So try not to watch me. Trust yourself. As the little bird, believe in yourself.
Don't be that squirrel.
Don't be that squirrel. I have to hold on now. Okay. Oh, all right. One more time. We're going to get to the back. So heel down, toe down. Reach that toe way far out and come up into high lunge. So I bend my back knee just a little bit nice and tall. Reach to the ceiling. Don't look to me. Look to the left wall. The moment you turn around, the body starts to turn and you're going to lose balance. Maybe both arms or keep that right hand on the chair. It's okay. So nice. Let's drop that right hand down. Now we're going to bring the left one to the chair, and as you do this, you're going to drop that left shoulder, looking to me. It's almost like you're using the chair to really help you in this twist. You need to put that foot down in the back, that's okay. If you can stay on the ball of the foot, do so. Pull that belly in to aid in to support your spine in this twist. Maybe hand to the pocket, maybe that hand's going to reach up. Your choice. One more. All right. I always like to look down to the ground first before I come back out. Chair, hand on the chair, and drop that back heel. We are in pyramid pose. We're going to take extended namaste. Deep breath in, and then release. We're going to hinge forward and reach and pull back. I heard feet. Okay. And reach and pull back. Feel the toes really work here. You're going to push the toes into the ground. Hinge at the hip. It's not just the upper body. I want you to hinge at the hip. Lead with the heart. Yeah. Yes. You need to bend the knees. I'm cool with that too. All right, one more time. Reach and come back. Step both feet together. Deep breath in. And we take that forward fold. Halfway rise. Slide down to below the knees if that works for you, and then reverse swan dive all the way back up. All right, one hand on the chair, rise up on your tiptoes, reach to that top shelf, and then release. Come back to downward facing dog. Nice. A lot of breath coming in. All right, taking the gaze over the chair. We're going to step in on the right foot and then let that left heel leave the earth first, and then flex the foot and let the ball of the foot leave the earth. So notice I haven't shifted anything. I've gone from the toe on the ground to just flexing it. Reach that opposite arm out in front. Now, maybe this is as far as you're going to go today. Feel free to try to move it up by the face. And imagine somebody was behind you lifting from the heel. So you're going to hinge at the hip just a little bit. And then find length. Let the fingers stretch far from the heel. Pull that belly in for this. That's what's going to support your back. We call this spinal balance in Pilates. Couple of nice deep breaths. And from here we're going to come to tree pose. And you can come to sapling pose with the heel on the heel on the ankle, or bring it up. Hands at the heart if you need to, or stay with one branch of your tree or two. But find your balance. Find that line, long line. You've zipped up the midsection here. And bringing the hands to the heart. Let's cross that foot in front of the other one. All right. And just come into mountain pose right here. And notice how that sort of affects your balance a little bit. Yeah. Makes you a little more wobbly, right? All right. I'm hearing rings hit the chair. Hold on, it's okay. If you can't get the foot down, that's okay. Use your chair. Okay, step one back. There's nothing wrong with my hearing. And breathe. Okay, we step in on the left foot. And right when you do that, go ahead and let that right heel leave the earth. All right, so already you're halfway there. I'm going to hold on to the chair, transfer the weight to that front foot, and then just flex that toe. Don't think about lifting it, just flex it so the toe comes towards the knee. Little micro bend in that leg, and then see if you can reach that hand forward. You need the chair, by all means, keep it there. Now we challenge a little bit more by bringing it up by the face. It's a lot of work on the shoulder and the back. And then maybe a little bit more, somebody's going to grab your heel and you're going to hinge at the hip. Bring that belly in. Come back just to your breath. That's all you're thinking about. All right, as we stand up, we're going to bring that right foot to our tree pose. Maybe the heel's on the ground. Maybe the sole of the foot comes to the thigh or the calf muscle. And give it a good squeeze. And then find your tree pose, with or without arms up. Bring your attention back to your breath. It's fabulous, everyone. Lovely. All right, hands come back to your heart. With intention, drop that foot across the other one. Use the chair if you need to. Bend the knee if you need to. Put just the ball of the foot on the ground. Whatever works for you. That's fine. But come into mountain pose. Broad collarbones. You just see that affects your balance. All right. Stepping out to the side. Deep breath in. Step back. Forward fold. Lovely. Slide down. I'm going to hang here for a little bit this time. Push into the shins. Let the heart come forward. Shoulder blades draw down your back. The ribs and the hips connect. All right, and then circle sweep, pass through chair pose. Easy, easy. Stay here, one breath. And then reach up. My, all the way down. You know, rock stars today. Yeah, lovely, lovely. All right, grab a drink of water. Let's sit on down. Okay. So we're going to sit sort of over on the side and extend that, let's see, left leg to me. Now, you can keep the toe lifted. You could put it down, bend the knee, whatever you feel works best for you here, okay? I'm going to drop my shoulder and my elbow towards that right leg, and then turn the body back to the front. Let this arm reach to the ceiling. Nice and tall. So you're looking to me, and then we're going to take this little arc over. So nice long line from this hip bone to those fingers. Yeah, now fire on the core muscles. Let's see if we can release this hand right here. You're holding one of those great big footballs. Let it stretch out away from you and then lift right back up. Use those core muscles to do that. And down, both feet on the ground, hinge at the hip, tuck the tailbone, drop the chin, scoop the belly, and roll back up. Yeah. Okay, we go the other way. Same thing. This leg out in front. You can turn the toe, whatever works for you, or lift the toe right here. That's fine. Elbow on the knee. Turn the body to the front, and then reach to the ceiling. And then from here, we're going to take this arc over. If this is work, each piece I add makes it a little more challenging. You get off this train whenever you need to. You're going to fire those core muscles on right here, and then maybe reach up. It's a lot of work on the core. Come all the way back up. Release. Slide that foot in, hinge at the hip, round back up. Oh my goodness. All right, and walk those feet back together. Slide that hand down. It's like you're going to reach to the earth right there. And then this right hand is going to come to your back pocket. Maybe the chair. Sometimes that works to hold on to the chair. Find length in the spine. Maybe to the ceiling. It's up to you. Twisted chair. A lot deeper. It's easier to do. It's easier on the legs, but a lot of work on the back. Bring that belly in. And breathe. swing that arm around, meet your other hand, come right back up, and we go the other way. So hand crosses over. I'm going to slide down. Maybe that works for you, maybe not. Let the heart come forward. Always bringing the heart forward to me, all right? And then you can use the chair. I like the way that feels because then I can really find length in my spine. I'm grabbing the chair there in the back. Or in your pocket. Look to that left wall. That's just perfect, Holly. Don't go any deeper than that. You don't need to. Or reach to the ceiling if you'd like, or stay right there. All right, drop that hand down, let it meet the other one. Clasp those hands now as you come back to the front. Tuck the tailbone round. And then lift the arms up and around and down. Forward fold. Halfway rise. Exhale, release and roll back up. And then bring that right leg with you. All right. Cross this up and over. You know not to do this. If you've got hip trouble, hip replacement, keep that toe flexed, drawn back towards the knee. Press that low back forward. Always put the foot on the ground there. That's fine too. And then with your breaths, you can let everything relax. This is a deep stretch, and it always requires a deep breath and a long exhale to really let go. Remember how you've zipped everything up, so nice tall spine. Release that leg down in front, grab hold of the chair, and just lift the heart. All right, both feet on the ground. Let's lift up on the left leg. Same thing here. Whatever is accessible to you. As I breathe, I'm concentrating on letting go of the muscles in my hip. All right, and stretch it out in front. Holding on to the chair, sink into your hands, point the elbows to the back and lift the heart so nobody slips out, all right? Get a nice firm grip on there. Bring both feet in. Forward. Hands on the thigh muscles. Tuck the tailbone. Scoop in that belly and roll that spine all the way back up. Head over, heart over pelvis. And walk on back. Nice work. All right, legs in front. Ankle, toes, fingers, wrists. Everything moving. Yeah, and then windshield wiper. And then no place like home. And then wiggle the toes. Deep breath in. And feet down. Thank you. Always have to tell people that. It's like they get stuck. Sit on back against the back. I'd love to get a little massage on the back of on my back right there. Open your eyes wide. And then just let your face relax and your eyes drift, close. Powerful jaw muscles release. And come to stillness once again, except for your breath, the rhythm of your heart. begin to wiggle your fingers, toes. And then bring the hands together at your heart. Drop your chin to your chest. Remembering a heart of peace shall give life to the whole body. And trust yourself. Namaste.
Namaste.